question regarding mercy. Everybody thinking about mercy is different. Some people, mercy is just my family. Some people, my neighbors. Some people,
yes.
everybody. And everybody thinks that he's right. I'm very merciful.
No. Yes. This is when you are rejecting shaykhs and guides who are the waris of the prophets. And everyone thinks, because I read Quran, I do some Google, I take some courses, I'm now authority in religion. You ever hear anyone being an authority in dentistry, in teeth, just by reading a couple of things and looking at a couple of mouths? This is lost because we lost the Khalifa. We lost ruling of Islam. We have religion, but we don't have the rule of Islam. Islam is not ruling. The way that this whole world is rotating around capitalism and riba never has happened before. The Khilafat was there to stop these things from happening. But we brought it down slowly. Every institution that was set up for over 1,000 years, every institution, it fell. From the highest position to the village position, it fell. So once it falls, they're saying, what is this poison of democracy? Let's say, everyone is right, everyone has rights. Okay, everyone has rights, but not everyone is right. You cannot give this, and everyone's rights is not the same. You don't give the same rights to a criminal as you give to a free person, as you give to a good person, as you give to a child and the one who is a man. They all have different rights. How are you going to know about these different rights? There is knowledge. There are people with this knowledge. But when the institution is brought down, people of this knowledge, they cut them too. So they say, no, you're all good. Islam is following the Prophet ﷺ. Because everyone can claim they're following Allah. But it is following the Prophet ﷺ, because he was sent. If it's Allah could have not sent the Prophet, he could have sent the Quran to everyone and told everyone what to do. But he sent one person, a guide, and that person, when he went to over the other side, the Holy Prophet ﷺ, when he was veiled, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, he became the next one. Hazrat Umar, Usman, Ali, and that continued. Don't look to see, this one is a good one, this is a bad one. The worst, let's say, Khalifa and the Muslim king that we have is better than the best one that we have today. Because they were still moving to bring Islam, moving to bring the light of the Prophet ﷺ. Even the worst one, check to see. Maybe personally they do wrong things here and there, it's between him and Allah. But they teach us how to quickly judge, you see. They teach us to hate our past, hate our history, to be ashamed of it, and to say, why don't you become like the West? They're so good. They have democracy. Sit down. They have democracy. Don't sit like a Buddha in front of me, huh? Follow them. Don't you see? They have nice houses, nice parliaments, nice streets, nice everything. Oh, how did they become nice? Oh, they took everything from the Muslim lands. That's how they became nice. So you want to follow them. What are they teaching us? Who are these people? The one who hated Allah and the Prophet ﷺ, that they've never changed. We're not saying there are no good things. There's so many good things from them, yes. But you cannot follow anything blindly. Don't even follow any shaykh blindly. You cannot be blind. You have to be awake. So now according to who? According to Islam, Allah is saying, you can define mercy any way that you want. No. It is mercy according to the one who is merciful. That is Allah. And Allah has shown to His Prophet ﷺ as the final messenger, the most beautiful way of what that mercy is. So now, it is following the Prophet. We cannot run away from this protocol. When people run away from this protocol, when people run away from Khilafat and they run to nationalism, then that mercy is according to your nation, according to your politics, according to your history, then you're going to say it is merciful to have a nice multi-million-dollar procession transporting the bodies of the Fir'auns that Allah cursed from one building to another. That is being merciful. That everyone is going to define mercy the way that they want to. We used to be united, but you must unite under a king. You must unite under a sultan. Impossible otherwise. So when you don't have that sultan, everyone is just going to unite with something, with their families, community, culture, ideology, income bracket, something they're going to unite. And they're going to say, no, this is Islam. Everyone is going to say it is correct. They're not going to listen to anyone, especially high-class people. Especially high-class Egyptian people. Yani. Don't worry, I'll smack the Pakistanis later. And other nations later, don't worry. It's a fair, equal opportunity, everyone. So, everyone will claim. Why is it that when it comes to religion, they are very arrogant? Although they may not know so much, they are very arrogant to say, I know, because they read the Quran in their mother tongue, in their language. But when it comes to secular knowledge, dunya knowledge, anyone who shows them a little bit of more knowledge, they run and say, they want to learn, they want to take, they want to improve. Yes or no? Person is an accountant. Somebody has a new technique, new style, even if it's a little bit. They say, they're very interested to know. They don't question. They don't say, I know. Why are you telling me this? This is the arrogance that falls into the people calling themselves Muslims these days. And especially those ones that they can read very good. Then they say, why I have to take from you? I can read Quran. You speak Arabic? You don't. You have nothing to teach me. Rare, even Yahudis speak Arabic. There are Arabs who are Christians who speak Arabic. We, in Tariqat, it is not Arabche, Arab language. We're trying to understand what Allah is speaking to us through Rabche, not Arabche, Rabche, the language of our Lord. You seem to forget Holy Prophet ﷺ. He was Ummi. So these ones that are very stubborn like this, don't fight, don't say anything to them. You can't. There's a bar in front of them and a bar behind them. They can't see. So they think everyone is right. When they think they are right and you know that they are wrong, if they're not asking you for your perspective, if they don't want to learn, don't speak. If they want to learn, we have so many things that we may say that we learn from our shaykhs. So many things. That is also arrogance. It's very dangerous. That is arrogance. So no, you have to follow mercy now according to the teachings of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and those who are in their footsteps. And when you enter into Tariqat, you will understand now how delicate this mercy also is. Because if you overstep it, you may get a smack. If you don't step up, you may get a smack. I'll give you an example. And this is all according to intelligence. This is not philosophy. He was in Harlem. Shaykh Efendi, as you know, he used to give sohbats there and zikr on Tuesday nights when I was living there. And he came. And the summertime when it was getting pretty hot, he used to come out to the stoop and he used to sit and watch. This is also sunnat, to watch people, to learn, to take lesson from them, to say, what is Allah trying to teach me with this? One of our brothers was there with him, I was there, a few other people, and there was an accident that happened. And this brother, he was a little bit not too full up there, And then he opened his hand like this, and then he prayed. And our Shaykh was looking at him. Number one, according to the protocol, you don't really do that. If the Shaykh is not doing it, you don't. If he does it, there's a reason. If he doesn't do it, there's a reason. He watches and he knows more than you do through the surroundings also. So there's an accident there. The brother thought that it's a merciful thing to pray for the people who had the accident, correct? Is the Shaykh not seeing it? Of course he's seeing it, but he's not doing the same. So instead of questioning, we want to find out. It's difference. So I see Shaykh Efendi is not doing that. There must be a reason. Let me wait, let me see. I don't jump to say, why is he not doing that? Why? I say, interesting. He's not doing that. So Shaykh Efendi is asking, say, why are you doing that? Praying for them. Oh Shaykh, I pray that Allah will give mercy to them. And Shaykh Efendi says, do you know them? Do you know those people? Do you know what they did? Do you know why Allah is making them to go through that? You don't. So why are you interfering? Maybe through that accident Allah is cleaning that one up because he's filled with wrong things, and through one smack he's clean and he will go clean. But now because you're interfering, now you're interfering to the will of Allah. This is some delicate matters which not every time, every day the Shaykh is going to say, but if you observe, you will then start feeling through your heart. People come up to us to ask us for prayers. They say, what is it that you want? Please, I'm looking for a job. Don't go to say, Ya Rabbi, please give him a job. You can do that, but you are going to be responsible. You don't know why first Allah is not giving him. How long he's been waiting. Is he waiting? Is he being lazy? You don't know. So many questions that are there. You're not answering. You're not asking Allah. You're interfering. The saints, they are more careful than that. Somebody is asking, they say, Ya Rabbi, it is up to you, as you like. Whatever that is good, we ask. If it is good that you get a job, get a job. If it's good that you don't get a job, that there is something there, we say we're not interfering, Ya Rabbi. And this is something that is opposite of why people join tarikats too, because they say, I join tarikat, whatever I ask, he's going to give it to me. I go to this Shaykh, whatever I ask, he's going to give it to me. So, people have different understandings. But if they think they are knowledgeable, there is no way that you can speak to them. What's going to happen to them? A smack, that's all. As it happened to the mushriks and even to the Holy Prophet ﷺ's family, who rejected him because they are so full and they didn't want to hear anything. They say, you don't even know how to read and write. You're an orphan. Astaghfirullah. We used to give you money, this and that. They look down, looking down. Arrogance. And Prophet is saying, if you have a grain, a mustard seed of arrogance in your heart, Jannat is haram for you. How are you going to know? Go to the mechanic. Slowly, the system, the whole system, they will change. And even if you cannot change it, but because you're always going to the mechanic, the one who fixes everything is Allah, is the Prophet. They are not like us. They are cheap. We are cheap. They are not. They say you are trying. You're really trying. But you can't because the car is already so bad. It doesn't matter. We'll give you a new car. You take one step to us. We take 10 steps to you. So, this word, fuqara, it is very important in tasawwuf. To know that you don't have, that you are in need. You're in need of mercy. As the Prophet ﷺ is saying, my shafa'at is for my nation, those who commit the big sins. What is the biggest sin? Shirk. There is open shirk and there is hidden shirk. And hidden shirk The Prophet says it is there, but it is very hard to detect. It is more difficult to detect the hidden shirk than to see a black ant on a black rock in the darkest part of the night. This is what tasawwuf must concentrate on, to look at the hidden shirk. Anger, yes. Stubbornness, arrogance, all these are hidden ones. We say astaghfirullah ya Rabbi, but we are aware and we know that we did. We're not going to be saying, no, I didn't, I'm not. That is arrogance. That time, we know that we are always in need of the intercession of the Prophet ﷺ. May Allah never deprive us from that, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Evet. Selamun Aleyküm.